Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Today is Saturday, the 9th of August, and the moon is in Aquarius. Early this morning, just before 4 a.m. here on the east coast of the U.S., we had the full moon in the sign of Aquarius. Full moons are points of awareness. It's a point of awareness that happens every month at the full moon on seeds planted every month on the new moon. The last new moon was in the sign of Leo. Leo is about creative self-expression, creativity. It is a powerful position certainly for the sun. And we get an opportunity to see what has been wrought. Now, back in the old days, maybe 10 years ago, things would happen and we would see awareness, and things would happen relatively slowly, or in a timely manner. Now things happen within days and hours and sometimes moments. So to keep track of all the illuminations or all the awarenesses can be a bit daunting, because there really is, at this point, so much to see. So it's not just about the full moon, which is significant enough, but today we also have an opposition between Saturn and Mars. If you remember me speaking a couple of days ago, Mars moved into Libra and is activating that kite of which it is a part of, the kite that holds the energy of all three transpersonal planets and Saturn. And Saturn is the lawmaker, and today we're going to find out about the law. I like to say, Mars, which is in opposition to Saturn, is the planet of go. Saturn, which is opposition to Mars, is the planet of stop. If anybody has that in their chart, their natal chart, an opposition between Saturn and Mars, you might find that you have periods where it's like all full steam ahead, and then total, can't do anything, right? So it does have a tendency in a natal chart to express itself that way. Ultimately, what this opposition, at least in the natal chart, is trying to show us is how to modulate our energy, how to keep it steady. And so it's important today to keep our energy steady, even if we feel like we're being held back in some way. Because oppositions aren't really about so much about taking action, but understanding the parameters of something. And we need to understand the parameters of the situation that we're in. And of course, Mars is in the planet of law and fairness, and Saturn is in the sign of action and new beginnings. And so maybe to a certain extent, what we're seeing today is the options for our life in order for us to make better decisions about our life. There's also a sesquiquadrate between the Sun and Neptune, and tomorrow Mars makes that exact opposition to Neptune. Now, it's in orb, and Saturn and Neptune are moving together, so it's hard to know what's real and what's not real. It's not your imagination, right? What is really going on here? In a way, it opens us up to the possibilities of what could be, both in the beneficial sense of what could be and in the more negative sense of what could be. But remember, we do have the power, despite the fact that the people in power are trying to circumvent the rules, as they've been known to do, to take away whatever power we may have. Of course, here in America, it's the power to vote. It's representation by our representatives, and we all know what's going on with that, especially in places like Texas. which is sort of the, what is that, like the test case, I guess. All right, so that's what's going on, guys. Don't break the law today. The law will win. See what illuminations are coming your way. Change can happen very quickly and very easily at this time. So do not acquiesce to the bullies who say this is the way it is and there's nothing you can do about it. I have actually in my life come up against that, and it can be very dispiriting, and it does take a long time to overcome something like that, generally. But right now, with these transpersonal planets flying around in the kite in the sky, man, things are going to happen. Things can happen very quickly and very profoundly. So we walk together in faith. We walk together in faith. Thanks very much for those of you who are fans of Mystic Sisters. Mystic Sisters will be on Ona's channel tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. It's a little bit of a different time zone. Sorry about that. I am doing a class on numerology that's starting 6 Eastern and goes to 8 Eastern with Susan Lynn. It's a basic numerology. It gives you some of the nuts and bolts of numerology, and you should be able to do your own chart and the charts of your loved ones when this class is finished. So it's just a sort of fundamental basic class, but it doesn't matter. You'll still get great information if you're interested in that. Go to SusanLynnMedium.com. Go to the events page. It's right there. The class is $44. So it is reasonable, and I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's always fun when Susan and I get together, so I would imagine teaching a class together is going to be fun as well. And I certainly love teaching, and she loves teaching, so when two people are doing what they love, how can it be bad? It's good when two people like to cook too. That's also good. Anyway, meet me up on Mystic Sisters on Ona's channel. I will probably be a couple minutes late. I have to take a bathroom break between the class and getting on with Mystic Sisters. But you know Ona, she can keep you in stitches, really. All right, guys, I'll see you later today. I did put out a thing on the 8/8 portal. If you haven't checked it out, Lionsgate. It was a really profound card reading. If you're not interested in the astrology, or if you've had enough astrology from me, it is time-stamped that you can go right to the reading if you want. Okay, guys, take care. I'll see you tonight on Mystic Sisters. Much love. Namaste.